Assalamu alaikum, boys and girls. Today we're talking about convection. We are still talking about the three modes of heat transfer. I remember in the last lesson we talked about conduction. We did experiments on the same. We had questions and we were able to interact during the lesson. This time round we are going to talk about convection, which is another second mode of heat transfer, basically in fluids and liquids. We don't expect convection to happen in solid. But before that, I want us to have a small demonstration here. So I have a beaker, I have a burner, I have a trickle stand, I have a wire gauge. So I just want to do a small experiment, small demonstration, so that we see what's going to happen. I'm just pouring some water in the beaker. At the same time, I have some seeds. These are just beans. So I place the beans into the beaker, as you can see. Okay, let me add some more water. Let me add some water here. Then I'm going to light up the burner. I have a matchbox here. Let me light up the burner so that we see what's going to happen in the beaker. So once I do that, initially, of course, you can see clearly that the beans are just settled at the bottom of the beaker. Then let's see what's going to happen for some time. As we're heating the beaker with water inside, the seeds are down there. Then we see what's going to happen after some time. Of course, you know that when you heat water, it will boil. Let's see what's going to happen. You remember what you saw initially? The beans were just settled. If you look at the beaker, you can see the seeds are kind of vibrating. But of course, you can see from there. You just have to see what is going to happen. And then from there, you can be able to explain observations. This is the second mode of heat transfer occurring in fluids, that is gases and fluids. So let's see what will happen after some time, after heating the water for some time. We can only be exited through the particles you have put down there, and we see then you can be able to explain observations. As you remember, we are still talking about the heat transfer, the heat being transferred from one point to another, and this is heat transfer in liquids. Initially, all the seeds, all the beans were at the bottom of our beaker. So let's see if there will be anything observable from our demonstration. Now you are making some observations from there. We are hitting the water with the seeds at the bottom. Of course, you can see what is happening from your side. If you look at the screen, you can see the particles are kind of jumping up and down, kind of not excited enough to move up. But as we continue hitting, we'll see what will happen. And then from there, we'll be able to explain what is that. You can clearly see those particles kind of vibrating, jumping up and down. Good. You can see what is happening now. Yes. One seed is up. Let's see. Remember all of them, the second one is there. You can clearly see from there. Two are already up. You can actually see that they are kind of getting some energy, loses, gets, loses. Yeah, you can see the third one. Okay. Third one is there, almost, exactly. The third one is there, okay. Yeah, that one, exactly. Now you can clearly see that they are now getting kind of some energy moving up. Okay, you can see. Now it's very clear. You can see from them, they are moving up. Kind of excited, kind of energized. Even the ones at the bottom, okay, you can clearly see from there. That is what I wanted us to observe. You can see clearly from there. They are just jumping up now, moving from down up. Moving from down up. Exactly. Now, as I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So far 11 seeds, they're up. Now you can see 11, 12. Most of the seeds now have come up. And of course, it's not by magic, just a movement of energy in liquids. You can see now almost all of them. Just a few at the bottom. Just a few. About 5. Okay. Now you can see from there, that all, okay, just 1 or 2 still at the bottom, not even to 1. Only 1 at the bottom. Only 1 at the bottom. Exactly. Now, let me put off the banner, then we'll let it cool for some time. Then from there, we'll be able to explain. Meanwhile, as I was stating initially, what is convection? Convection is a transfer of heat through fluids and liquids. Through gases and liquids. You can see from your screen the upward movement of warmer, lesser, denser region because of the heat. Now you can see that when this liquid was cold, what happened was all these seeds were at the bottom. But now, after being heated, what has happened is the liquid has decreased in density, and of course now become resistant, has moved up. That's why now you can see the seeds, the beans has just moved up. That's what we are referring to as a convection. Convection will always occur in fluids, which is in liquid and gases. That's why this is just a simple demonstration showing that of course the particles are now able to move from bottom up. Why? It's because of the difference in terms of density. Now you see, as I've stated earlier, convection does not occur in solids. Why? Convection does not occur in solids because in solids there are electrons or atoms which causes the transfer of of heat from one point to another. Now we are going to let this cool for some time. Then from there we're able to explain how come while it was hot the seeds were up, and while it is cool, what will happen from there, right? From there now, we'll be able to explain. Now, let me just allow this to cool, then we'll be able to explain after some time. Now, let me have, there's a picture there, because you can see. If you look at it, there is a warm, less dense air rising, there is a cooler, more dense air sinking. That is what we are referring to as convection. Now convection, as we have clearly seen from our demonstration, the movement of those convection currents from where there is dense moving up because of the different density. Now the cool air, which is more dense, will come down. Then of course it displaces the warm, less dense air, which will rise. Then that one becomes a continuous state that will form what we refer to as the convection current. Now in the next part of our lesson, we are going to proceed from there.